everyone, welcome to my channel. I actually made this channel when I was 16 and I think I made videos on it for about a year and then decided to give up. Well, not give up, I just stopped. Didn't really think it was something that I wanted to do anymore, but I love baking and I do really miss making videos. So I decided, while pretty much the entire world is in lockdown, to start it up again. That's what we're going to do. We're going to start it up. Might not be great, but today I'm going to make a brownie at the request of my boyfriend. It's very simple to do. I'm not brilliant at decorating cakes, but I like making them. So we'll just start off really easy. I don't know what the format is going to be of these videos yet. I'm not too sure if it's going to be like a full-on tutorial and I talk you through everything, or if it's just going to be making it, but you know, we'll see. We'll go a couple of videos down the line and we'll see how it goes. I've already weighed everything out because I think that's pretty boring to watch, and plus it just makes life a bit easier. So let's get cracking. Do you know what I haven't done? I've done all the prep, I've got all the ingredients, but I haven't actually lined a baking tray or preheated the oven, so maybe let's do that. What do we need it at? 190 or 170C fan. Now I think this is a fan assisted oven, but I'm going to do it at 190 anyway because I'm pretty sure that's what I did last time. So obviously ovens vary. Do what you gotta do. Let's move that out of the way so we can see. Okay, and now I need to line a baking tray. I didn't really want to film this because I thought it was pretty boring, but we're going to do it anyway. If you want tips on how to line a tin or a baking tray or something, don't hold me accountable for teaching you how to do that because I don't do it properly at all. I've lost my scissors. It's so satisfying when that happens on paper. Like when you're wrapping presents and you just all along the paper. It's satisfying. Sad? Maybe. And then what I do is try and line up the bottom because we want to do it that way and that way so that you've got sort of like 4 tabs to pull out. My camera stopped recording, so I don't know what I got to at all. Basically, we're lining this with oil. I don't use this to cook. I only ever use it to do that. Spritz in the middle. And then do that. Lovely. My camera has randomly decided to stop filming twice. So I don't know how well this is going to go. But I feel like that's just a great start for a first YouTube video. So we're just going to crack on. In this saucepan I have a lot of butter. Not going to lie to you, it's 225 grams. That's a lot in my opinion. But to be honest, that's the wrong ring. I'm not going to be the one eating it. I'm not a massive fan of brownie, if I'm completely honest. I think it's alright, but sometimes I think it's a bit stodgy. But my boyfriend really likes it. So what we're going to do is melt the butter. That is slightly hot already. Don't touch it once you've turned it on a low heat so it doesn't burn. And then what we'll do is we'll add the sugar. If you think that butter is a lot, then here is an actual bowl full of sugar. This is 450 grams of caster sugar. I don't know if I want to be reading out the measurements in the videos or if I'll just put them up on the screen, but for now, for today's video, we'll read them out. Just gently melt that. Should I get a shot of this? Let's get a shot. That lighting is awful. Look at this mess here. Tidy kitchen, tidy mind. Do I have the patience for this today? Probably not, but fuck it. That is all melted now, as you can see. So we now add in our sugar, which I told you was a lot. You want to keep stirring this, otherwise the sugar will start to dissolve. If it doesn't move around a lot, it will start to burn, and basically that's just a whole lot of mess that we do not want to deal with. There is something about sugar and butter melting together that I just don't really enjoy the look of. It looks like a heart attack in a saucepan, not gonna lie. We're now sort of getting there. Sugar and butter is combined, so I just put the chocolate in. It was 140 grams of dark chocolate. Oh, that's started to burn a bit on the bottom. That's great. That handle is really hot. We're just going to keep stirring that off the heat now because it's getting too hot and I don't want the chocolate to burn to the bottom. Because if I'm honest, I'll be pissed if that happens. The recipe then calls for the eggs to be added to the chocolate butter sugar concoction, but I don't actually like doing that at that stage because the mixture in the saucepan is really hot, and if it doesn't cool down enough you put the eggs in it and the eggs start cooking, and no one wants to have scrambled eggs in the middle of the brownie. So what I'm actually going to do is pour it into the dry ingredients, give that a little stir, make sure there's enough air in there to start cooling it down, and then I'll put the eggs in, which I have already beaten in this nice cupcake mug thing that I have. This is 5 eggs beaten together already, but I'm going to put them in last. We have our dry ingredients there. I'm not going to show you in the bowl because why would I? It's 110 grams of plain flour and 55 grams of cocoa powder. I don't know if this is going to fit in the tray that I've done. I'm just going to stand here and just be in complete way of the light, so soz about that. Adding in the eggs. I'm just going to do this carefully because I don't think it will go well if I don't. My boyfriend actually also wanted marshmallows in it. So I'm going to take an actual measuring cup rather than pouring it in like I normally would, because let's try to do things a bit properly here, yeah? So I'm probably going to end up doing about a cup. This is a half cup measuring cup. How many times can I say cup in the space of a minute? And to be honest, why not? Let's go crazy. What have we got to lose? Folding in the marshmallows. Nice and gentle. Kind of all sat on the top. Do you know what? Fuck it. We're going for another one because why not? Cup and a half. We're going to go for it. I really hope this fits. What do you know? It doesn't. Look at that. So, if you do make this brownie, which I'm not saying anyone will actually do that, use a bigger brownie tray than this because I have a lot of mixture left over, which isn't the end of the world because I think what we'll do is brownie cupcakes. Sounds like a pretty good idea. We are now going to put it in the oven 30 to 40 minutes, or until the top of the brownie is firm but the inside still feels soft. So I'm going to whack it in the middle of the oven. What I'll do is I will put the brownie tray on a baking tray. If it then does overflow, which I think it's going to do because the marshmallows are going to fucking grow in size anyway, it then won't make a mess of the oven because I've done that before and had to clean out ginger cake from the bottom of the oven and it wasn't pleasant. That is going to go in. We are going to pray to the cake gods that is going to be fine. Then I'll be back when it's done. It's all cooled. I've taken it out of the tin. The cupcakes turned out alright, but they're very hard to get out of the cupcake cases because the mixture's just kind of stuck to it, basically. I would move the camera, but effort. Here's the brownie that I made earlier. It's got a nice marshmallow top on.
Just a little bit, right?
I think the knife's stuck. Nice.
The marshmallows are melted into the...
Yeah, it's gone really sticky, but I think that is just because of the marshmallows.
Mm.
I did put in like a cup and a half. Is it good?
Very dense, sorry.
Well, that was a brownie recipe. I think it actually turned out alright for a first video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. It doesn't smell very nice.